This year, something unexpected is going to happen. The loudest voices in the room will slowly start losing their influence, and the people who once stayed in the background will begin shaping conversations, decisions, and even entire industries, while the world continues to chase attention. A quiet group of thinkers is learning how to control it. For years, introverts have been misunderstood. They have been labeled shy, antisocial, or too reserved to compete in a fast-moving world. But what most people never realized is that introverts were never weak. They were simply operating with a different kind of intelligence. And as the world evolves, that intelligence is becoming one of the most powerful advantages anyone can have. The modern world is changing faster than ever before. People are overwhelmed with noise, endless notifications, constant conversations, and pressure to always be visible. Everyone is talking, posting, sharing, and reacting instantly. But in this chaos, a rare skill is becoming more valuable than ever: the ability to slow down and think deeply. Introverts naturally lean toward reflection instead of reaction. While others rush to give opinions, introverts quietly analyze patterns, consequences, and hidden possibilities. This year, success will not depend on who speaks first. It will depend on who understands situations more clearly. Deep thinkers rarely make rushed decisions, and in a future filled with complex challenges, careful thinking will always outsmart impulsive action. Introverts also possess a powerful advantage that most people overlook: observation. They spend more time listening than speaking, and this allows them to notice details that others miss completely. They read tone changes, body language, hesitation, and emotional shifts during conversations. While extroverted personalities often focus on expressing themselves, introverts focus on understanding others. And understanding people is one of the most dangerous forms of power. In business, leadership, and personal relationships, the person who understands emotions, motivations, and hidden insecurities can influence outcomes without raising their voice. This year, social intelligence will become one of the most valuable human abilities, and introverts naturally build this skill simply by observing before they react. Another reason introverts will quietly outsmart others is their relationship with energy. Most people treat energy like an unlimited resource. They constantly engage in social interactions, meetings, messaging, and multitasking without realizing how much mental strength they are losing. Introverts, however, instinctively protect their energy. They choose when to engage and when to withdraw. This selective presence allows them to focus intensely on what truly matters. As the future demands deeper concentration and advanced skill development, energy management will become more important than time management. The people who can focus for long periods without distraction will always outperform those who scatter their attention across dozens of tasks. Introverts do not need to chase every opportunity. They refine the few opportunities that align with their strengths, and that focus creates mastery. And mastery always outperforms noise. Emotional intelligence will also become a hidden weapon that introverts carry naturally. Many introverts spend long periods reflecting on their thoughts and feelings, which builds self-awareness. Self-awareness creates emotional control, and emotional control creates influence. In stressful situations, people tend to follow individuals who remain calm and composed. Loud reactions often signal insecurity, while controlled responses signal confidence and authority. This year, people will be drawn toward individuals who demonstrate stability in chaotic environments. Introverts often think before reacting, and that pause gives them an enormous psychological advantage. When someone remains calm while others lose control, they automatically gain respect and trust without demanding it. That quiet stability becomes a form of leadership that feels natural rather than forced. The digital transformation of the world is also creating opportunities perfectly suited for introverted personalities. More careers are moving toward remote environments, online businesses, digital creativity, and artificial intelligence-based industries. These environments reward independent learning, focused research, and self-driven productivity. Introverts often perform best when working alone or in controlled spaces where they can think without interruption. While many people struggle with isolation, introverts frequently use solitude as a creative and intellectual advantage. This year, success will be built more behind screens and inside private workspaces than inside crowded offices. The ability to learn independently, solve problems creatively, and remain productive without constant supervision will become extremely valuable. What once felt like a social disadvantage will become a competitive edge that sets introverts apart from the majority. Communication itself is also evolving, and introverts are naturally prepared for this change. Many people believe influence comes from speaking more and dominating conversations, but the truth is that powerful communication is about speaking with intention and precision. Introverts naturally pause before responding, carefully choosing their words and avoiding unnecessary conversation. This creates a psychological effect that most people do not understand. When someone speaks less, their words carry more weight. People begin to listen more closely because they sense that every statement has purpose behind it. In a world where attention is becoming the most valuable currency, those who control attention hold real influence. Introverts do not chase attention through noise. They attract attention through presence, and people who attract attention often command more respect than those who demand it. What makes introverts truly dangerous in the modern world is not any single trait, but the combination of patience, strategy, emotional awareness, and deep thinking. Introverts do not dominate conversations, but they often dominate outcomes. They are willing to observe situations before acting, and this allows them to avoid mistakes that others make through impulsive decisions. They build influence slowly but steadily, and slow influence often lasts longer than fast popularity. In a world that is becoming louder, faster, and more chaotic, calm thinkers will always rise to positions of power. They understand timing, they understand people, and they understand how to move quietly while achieving significant results. However, there is one mistake that still holds many introverts back. Many of them believe they must change their personality to succeed. They try to become louder, more socially aggressive, or more externally expressive, because society often promotes those traits as signs of confidence. But the future does not belong to people who copy others. It belongs to individuals who understand and master their natural strengths. Introverts do not need to transform into extroverts to achieve success. They simply need to recognize the power hidden within their natural behavior. When introverts stop apologizing for their silence and start using it strategically, their presence becomes unforgettable. Silence becomes influence. Observation becomes intelligence. Patience becomes strategy. This year, success will not be controlled by the most visible personalities. It will be shaped by the most thoughtful minds. Introverts will not just adapt to the future. They will help design it, influence it, and quietly lead it. The question is not whether introverts have the potential to outsmart others. The real question is whether introverts will finally recognize their own power and choose to use it. Because once they do, they will stop trying to fit into a world that never fully understood them and start building a future that reflects their true strengths. So now the real question becomes personal. Which of these strengths do you already have, and which one are you ready to develop? Because the moment you stop seeing introversion as a limitation and start seeing it as a strategic advantage, everything about how you approach success will begin to change. And if you are ready to discover even deeper psychological habits that give introverts silent influence over conversations and relationships, then stay connected, because the next step of this journey might completely change how people see you and how you see yourself.